Okay, today is Sunday, November the 19th, and Buddy's laying in the sun here and just enjoying the sun on his body on the rug here. But he's been taking a little medication here because his arthritis is getting bad, and he could hardly walk last Sunday. And Patty, Buddy's owner, Buddy's mom, got some medication that I've been giving him all week, and he's much better. Matter of fact, she took him in and got him a shot. They got a shot you get once a month, about $100, and gets that every month, and that's supposed to help him. But today we took our run. Now when I look outside, Buddy's sitting right here, and I look outside and look who I have here. Outside there I got my kennel, and I put a door on it, and there's a little hole there, and that's Blackie, friendly Blackie, and I put the food in there, and she'll go in through that little hole that you can see there, and I taped the rest of it up so it kind of stays warm in there. All the openings are taped up. And I also got a Christmas present early from Jenny and Adam, and that happens to be an electric blanket or electric pad to put in there for Blackie when it gets too cold. She can go in there, although she doesn't stay around here all the time. But we do have another black cat. Let me see if I can get this here. I'm telling you a story that usually will stay at the end over here. She comes and she stays at the end. I'll see her stand there and look at me. But if I open the door, what'll happen is she'll run underneath there. And that's the old Blackie. That was the one that we've been feeding for 6 years or so. And but she still is a feral cat, whereby this Blackie here, when I open the patio door, oh, there he comes. He's a boy. So, hi there. Hi. How are you? Oh, yes. No, oh, you're nice and warm. You're nice and warm. Yes, you are. Yeah. But they wait for something to eat. But the other Blackie, I can't get. I open the door and she will be gone underneath the kennel, underneath the deck. But you can see what I did here. Let's see. Hi, Blackie. You want to go in there? Go on in there. He's not that dumb, but see that hole there I've got in there? That's where he goes through there. And some mornings we'll find him in there, laying in there. I got a sheepskin blanket and some wool caps and stuff, and scarf back there for her, and all the openings in there, they're all, see right here, that's all taped up, see, so that wind can't get in there. We'll see what happens when it gets cold. I didn't put the electric blanket in there because it hasn't been that cold yet, but he likes that when Grandpa gives him a rub. Oh yes, he likes that. Oh yes. So, you are one cat, aren't you, huh? Yes. And eat. Oh, my God, can he eat? So, beautiful morning here in the falls. And all the leaves are raked because my grandson Noah is helping Gwen and Jenny and so forth rake. So they got all the leaves raked here. We still got a few, not many on the trees, just a couple, mainly in the front. I hear the geese flying someplace because they fly over our house. They're flying someplace. They're flying, a lot of flying going on in the mornings and then in the afternoons because they'll stay here. There's pretty much open water someplace that they have to have open water to stay for the winter. The Blackie will sit there or go over and sit. I didn't close the door on my kennel, but it won't make any difference. He can come in or go out when it's closed or open.
but when it's closed, I don't know that no other animal is going to get in there. The neighbor has an opossum, and it's a pretty big animal, and it used to come over here and eat the cat's food. An opossum. And that's Ryan next door to me here. I've seen it a few times. I should get a picture of it sometime, but they kind of look like a raccoon when they're walking on the grass. They don't run, they kind of walk slow. Now Pete and Lori got their albino deer up. Didn't turn the lights on, but they're ready. They want to do it before it gets cold. You procrastinate, and what happens the next thing you know, it's so darn cold out there you don't want to go out. But lots of leaves out here yet for the village to pick up. And here are ours. Of course, I got my bird feeder right here. But Jenny and Noah and Gwen bring them to the road. They'll pick them up. I like to leave the leaves alone, and so they put them on a tarp and carry them over there. Look at this one tree we still got here, this Norway maple, a lot of leaves on there. They'll be on there till January, but at least the majority of them are off. But I just walked through go through the kitchen here, dining area, and I'll see Blackie out there. But the other black cat won't come to the door. She stays over on the corner of the deck, and I can't get close to her. So, but I believe this one is partly feral, not afraid of Buddy the dog, but it must be somebody's house cat at one time, and they just let them go. Cats can survive on their own. Dogs, you can't. They would die if you let your dog go outside and somebody has to take it in or whatever. But cats are carnivores, and they can catch their food. So I did say that today was November 19th. It's Sunday morning, and right now it happens to be 9:05, and I went over to Costco and got some gas, and I went over to Speedway and got some coffee cappuccino drink so far today, and I'm just trying to make a little video here. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention something else as long as I got your ear, and that is that the Badgers, when I turned it off, they're losing 14-0 last night. I says, well, Adam, my son-in-law, went there with his dad and a couple other guys, his uncles, so they were at the game. But then what happened is this morning I turned my computer on to see how bad they got beat, and I watched some of it because I had a short rerun of it, overview of it. But the Badgers won the game in overtime, and I think it was 17-24. So they definitely got their money's worth, or anybody that was at Madison yesterday would have gotten to see a good game, because I didn't think they had a prayer against Nebraska. Let's see, the other thing I wanted to mention, the Packers are going to be playing at noon today. They're playing in Green Bay, so a lot of people are going to Green Bay. The highway will be busy, and it seemed like they always have a game on the first week of deer hunting. You know, deer hunting started yesterday, and I used to come home on Sunday night, and I used to drive. You had to drive right past Lambeau Field when I went through Green Bay on my way home, and sometimes the game would be letting out, and it was a mess. And I never forget that until they made the bypass around Green Bay. That was the best thing they ever did, the 4-laner around Green Bay. So anyway, the Packers will be playing, and hopefully they will play as well as the Badgers did yesterday. And when I looked this morning, I did notice that looking at the gas prices, because Gwen's car was below half. I like to keep it pretty full. So it needed some gas, and I found out Costco was selling, it's only a mile at the most, about a mile and a half from our house here. And the gas price there was $2.71.9. So that was a good deal. And when I got there, and I'm looking at the slip that I had here, and it was 8 o'clock, there was one other car there. And so, I mean, lots of cars can get in there. Sometimes they're lined up and you got to wait 10 minutes to get to the pump. But not on, if you go there before the store opens, a couple hours, because today the store at Costco opens at 9:30. A lot of people will get gas and then go into the store, but that by that time the lines are long, because that's the best price we have here in the Falls, is $2.71.9. So I got some gas and put some in some cans for my four-wheeler and so forth. And that's another thing that I did this morning.